What's going on, BFL fam? I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
Hey everyone.
We're finally shooting something other than my living room or your studio. We're back to the old location in your house.
I miss this.
Yeah,
this is really cool. Laid back, nice
refreshing.
and quiet.
Yeah, totally. So today we're going to talk about the differences or indifferences of Acqua di Gio Profumo and Acqua di Gio Profondo. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover.
Thanks so much for tuning in today, as always. I really do appreciate it and hope you're all doing fantastic, or as well as you can be during this world health crisis that we're going through. Did I have to bring that up? Yeah, it's on everybody's brain. So, Peace and health to all of you. Profondo, Profumo.
I don't know. Is it confusing to consumers? Similar name, different colored bottles, obviously. And I think those who are like the Acqua di Gio fanboys, they know what's what, right? And so you have quite a few flankers yourself, don't you?
I have a Senza. I have Absolute.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Absolute Instinct. I traded it.
Okay, cool, fair enough.
Not because I didn't like it. It just was sitting there. So sometimes people have deals, and when you have something that you're not using, you might as well give it to somebody who's going to use it, and you'll get something that you're going to wear.
That's true, and you probably wouldn't see yourself wearing it as often as some of these other flankers, right?
Yeah. Now, Absolute, I didn't like when I first smelled it. It felt like it's sweet. It felt like it was like a Paco Rabanne type wannabe. I put it away till the next year. I started wearing it at work, and lo and behold, everybody loved it. It was like, wow, you smell really good, you smell really good. So I started putting it into the rotation a little more. I recently reviewed this thanks to you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, of course.
Where'd you pick this up? In England or somewhere? Somewhere.
Yeah, I did buy it from the airport at duty free, which was like the only place where it was available before that 10-day countdown on the Armani Beauty website. And so I had this in my possession for about a month now, and I wore it a good amount. I would say I put a nice little dent in it. I think it's very easy to wear. It's very fresh, but obviously the topic of the video is like, how is this compared to Profumo, or if somebody had the option of purchasing one or the other, which one would we personally recommend? And I think that they're quite different fragrances, despite all of the requests that I have gotten, and I'm sure you've gotten a few as well, to do a comparison video. I personally find them to be very, very different.
Very, very, I don't know about very, very. I'd maybe just say very different.
Okay.
The dry downs are different. This is much more blue than this one is, in my opinion. This has a dash of incense, which we both find appealing. This is also a special blend, just in case. The one I have at home is the original Profumo, but to me they smell very similar.
They do, yeah.
They just have a different patchouli used in this one than that one. I've smelled this one on you when you had picked me up in the past from the Pat stream, and I was like, whoa, what are you wearing? You smell amazing.
Oh my God, good memory.
And I was like, oh, special blend. Well, it really works on you.
But I don't think there's going to be any exception in terms of like how good somebody smells and how appealing the aroma will be wafting off your skin, whether you wear this one or this one. I think they're both going to get you tons of compliments if that's your thing. I do think that in terms of the way that they're constructed and composed, they're quite different. Here, like you said, you're going to get a little bit of that patchouli incense thing going on. This one has a bit more citrus, a bit more of like an aquatic overtone. It's more close to the original Acqua di Gio, but I think this one also has this note, which I personally don't get, mastic oil.
Okay, yeah.
And so I've smelled that in a few other fragrances, but here I don't really get much of it. I think it's more about like that blue ozonic citrus thing going on.
I think they share the same aromatic thing in the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a flanker to Acqua di Gio. And I think that when you smell both of them, you're going to say these are true flankers. The exception being Absolute.
An Absolute
was just an Absolute Instinct, which was like a darker sweetness than Absolute. And so those two I wasn't particularly crazy about because I feel like they were just using the name of the...
Yeah.
Right? To secure the sale. But I think in the case of this one, though, it's really nice. It's really pleasant. I think a lot of people who are fans of Essenza, although this one is done quite different. Essenza had like, I think the Cask Cologne, the Paradisone, and a lot of these other synthetic molecules that kind of gave it a fresh feel. This one is more about like that ozonic and citrusy presence. So this is a very lively composition, just in time for spring.
But all in all, they do definitely all share that Morillas DNA and construction and the way he creates his fragrances. They're definitely appealing to most noses. Maybe not appealing enough to the niche snobs or people who prefer darker, denser fragrances. This is your everyman's fragrance. It's simple. It's nothing to think about.
Exactly, yeah.
Your wife's gonna like it. Your mom's gonna like it. Your kid's gonna like it. Your students are going to like it. Your coworkers are going to like it.
Yep. So the whole world will like it.
I didn't say that I don't like this one. I just like this one a little better. And that's still kind of how I personally feel. People have brought up the fact that it might be more mature. And it might be. But I also think a 25-year-old guy can wear this. And I did get that question in the last day or two. I'm 25 and I go to Morocco in the summer. Can I pull off Profumo? I would say yes, but...
that's my thing too. I think they're both equally versatile, and I think they both do something that I think a lot of people have been looking for, which is staying away from the DNA of the original, which is so recognizable at this point. You don't want to smell like your wife's ex-boyfriend. And so none of these two smell reminiscent of the 90s. You know what I mean?
Or, like Tiff Benson said in her video, you don't want to smell like somebody's father. Like, it's...
that could be a thing,
It
too.
came out when?
95, 96? Yeah.
That's a generation, almost.
So, yeah, I mean, all things considered, I think both of these smell very youthful, modern, contemporary. I know you said your favorite is Profumo, and so is
Of
mine.
the two.
Of the two, yeah.
I would probably, down the line, when it gets a little cheaper, maybe when I have a few extra bucks, I'll probably pick it up just to have them all lined up because... I'm stupid that way, but whatever.
But that's what we do as collectors, right?
It's not a bad fragrance. It was just this had a little edge for me and for you, I think, over that. But if you go out and buy Profondo, because it is out in the stores now in the U.S., I think somebody just mentioned a couple of days ago that it was in their local Macy's.
Oh wow, good.
So it's here in the States, so you can pick it up and see what you think. So thanks for watching. This was a fun video.
Of course, my pleasure. Thank you.
Like the good old days. We did a few videos today because I told him I haven't been on your channel in a month, Steven.
Oh my God.
Time flies when you're busy.
Of course, we've both been busy, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. A lot going on. A lot of good things happening down the line this year. And so thanks for sticking with us. We appreciate your viewership. If you like this discussion, let us know and we'll do other ones. Let us know what your thoughts are on this subject that we discussed today. And leave it down below and we'll start a conversation. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you haven't hit up this guy, go show some love over at Redolessence.
Thank you.
If you haven't a subscriber here, click on the bell icon to miss notifications and reviews of content giveaways, all the fragrant fun always happening right here. Well, right here in New Jersey City, BFL, yeah. Catch you in the next video.
Bye.